वेलकम बैक। सो काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट पोस्ट है, उसको देखने वाले हैं इस वीडियो के माध्यम से। सो प्लीज़ मेक श्योर टू शेयर दिस इज समथिंग काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट डेटा भी यहाँ पे डिस्कस करने वाले हैं। सो प्लीज़ मेक श्योर टू शेयर दिस अपडेट एंड चैनल को फ्रेंड्स यहाँ पे सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर लेना फॉर द लेटेस्ट बैंकिंग, पेंशन एंड रिलेटेड अपकमिंग अपडेट्स के लिए। द यूनिफॉर्म रेट ऑफ DA फॉर द बैंक रिटायरीज and pension merger for pre-November 2022 retirees। So, उसी का बड़ा important analysis है by respected sir। So from post October 2022 retirees, DR is calculated on the basis of consumer price index for the industrial workers with the base year 2016 as 100. So in contrast, pre-November 22 retirees have their DR calculated using a slab system based on the CPI IW index series with the base year 1960 as 100. So this dual calculation method has caused discrepancies and complexities in the DR payment for the retirees. So obviously, so pension updation and uniform DR, so bank retirees have long demand pension updation. So once implemented, pension updation would address the issue of differing DR calculation methods, as a uniform DR rate across all retirees would be automatically established. So retirees expect that, similar to the Reserve Bank of India approach, an appropriate loading percentage will be applied to a conversion factor for each BPS period. So this cumulative factor would ensure significant benefits for pensioners who retired under earlier settlement periods. So when pension updation is implemented, the loading percentage for each settlement period, hopefully signed with the Reserve Bank model, will be determined and applied. The Indian Bank Association cannot indefinitely maintain this discriminatory practice of applying two different DR formulas based on the distinct CPI IW series. So uniform DR payment must eventually be implemented with or without pension updation. So conversion factor for DR mergers to achieve a uniform DR rate for all retirees across different BPS period. The existing DR must be merged with the pension using a conversion factor to determine the revised pension. So DR at a uniform rate applicable to 12th BPS retirees will then be calculated based on the revised pension. So to calculate the conversion factor, DR at 8088 index points must be merged with the earlier merger points of 600, 1148, 1684, 2288, 2836, 4440 and 6352, which were adopted during different BPS periods. So the multiplying factor determined under each BPS period should be applied cumulatively to align retirees from a previous periods to the next settlement periods. So this process set up retirees subsequently from the 5th BPS to 6th, 6th to 7th and so on, and ultimately reaching the 12th BPS 1st November 22 DR at 8088 points. So this approach mirrors the method adopted by Reserve Bank and is rational, as it ensures that conversion factor from each BPS periods are passed on to each retiree who were denied pension updation and DR mergers. So alternate methods and its impact. So a serving union letters to Indian Bank Association mentioned as alternative method to calculate the conversion factor apart from known and established merger methods. So this approach involves a direct merger of DR at 8088 points with earlier merger 600 1148 1684 2288 2836 4440 and 6352. So applying the respective DER per slab rate for each BPS period. So however, this method could result in potential losses for the retirees from earlier BPS periods. So with reduction ranging from 500 to several thousand per month. So since future DER calculations would be based on the revised pension, so the loss would be cumulative. So this would affect family pensioners too. So tables comparing the conversion factors under both methods and examples of revised pension calculations are provided in annexure, so pensioners can calculate the difference of in a revised pension by multiplying the conversion factor under each method with their basic pension. So फ्रेंड्स यहाँ पे देखते हैं वो क्या क्या मेथड्स हैं. So this is the table here. Right now conversion factors for merging DR at 8088 CPI points existing and under 12th BPS DR rate per slab you can see right now तो अभी 0.07 है and conversion factors cumulative by each BPS. उसके बाद ये है वर्किंग एग्जांपल फॉर अराइविंग एट द रिवाइज्ड पेंशन. सो इस टेबल के माध्यम से आप रिवाइज्ड पेंशन को बड़ा इजीली कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. इसमें कुछ नोट्स हैं. एग्जिस्टिंग बेसिक पेंशन, पेंशन विदाउट डिडक्शन फॉर कम्यूटेशन, मल्टीप्लाइंग द बेसिक पेंशन विद द एप्लीकेबल कन्वर्जन फैक्टर रेलिवेंट फॉर ईच BPS पीरियड ऑफ रिटायरमेंट टू अराइव at the revised pension. So calculate DR at 17.20 percentage of the revised pension. Add revised pension plus DR plus ex gratia to arrive at gross revised pension. So बहरहाल यही है दोस्तों इस वीडियो में. तो कुछ चीज़ें आपको थोड़ा सा खुद से करनी पड़ेंगी. So I have placed most of the data in front of you. So that's all. Please take care. Please subscribe to channel.